How many of you get that pain between the shoulder blades, right? That trigger point muscle spasm area that you just can't get to? So I'm going to show you 3 tips you can do to try to resolve that and to get that feeling better fast. The first thing we're going to do is use a heating pad or moist heat. Now you want to make sure that your skin integrity is okay to use a heating pad. You don't have any conditions that would limit you from being able to do that. So if it's okay with your doctor or primary health care provider, you're going to put that heating pad on that area back there, somewhere between maybe 20-30 minutes, maybe even longer if you can, and just to increase the blood flow to the area and kind of relax those muscles and kind of calm them down. The next thing we're going to do is use one of these myofascial balls, or you can use a tennis ball. I've done videos in the past where I've shown this with a tennis ball. So you're just going to take this. I like to put this in a pillowcase or a sheet, something, a towel, where you can hold on to it. Because if you're going to stand and do this, then you want to be able to kind of position it where you want it. So I'm going to kind of put it back here on my back and just kind of let that get in between the shoulder blades, wherever I'm having that issue back there. And I would lean against or press against that. I usually tell patients, on that 0 to 10 scale, with 10 being the worst pain you can think of, I try to get somewhere maybe between a 5 and a 7 as far as the pressure on that. Although some people can go much lighter and get the same results. So that's just preference as to you, as to how much pressure you want. But I would hold pressure on that maybe 2 to 3 minutes. If you don't want to stand up and lean against the wall, you can lie on the floor or, bed, a hard surface, whatever you got, and put that in the same area to get that to try to relax. Now the last part is really probably the most important, and that's to contract the muscle, to kind of load the muscle, click on, click off the muscle contraction, try to normalize that spasm that's going on. So I'm just going to use this exercise band here. This one's made by Rock Tape. This is a rock band. You can use whatever kind that you want. Doesn't really matter. And so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take my elbows kind of by my side here, and I'm going to pull this apart, and I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together. So I'm pinching my scapulas together in the back. So you're going to do that, and you hold that maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and you would do that, for maybe 1 to 2 sets of 3 to 5 repetitions. The other way that you can do this is take both hands out in front and pull this apart just like that, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now people ask a lot of times, does it matter where my hand placement is? Do I have to have it exactly in front of my shoulders? Can I start out here? It doesn't really matter to me. And I don't know if it necessarily matters as far as what the results that you're going to get. Just find a spot that feels comfortable and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. I know sometimes people have a hard time holding their arms up like this, especially if they're having a lot of spasms and all going on. So it may be easier to keep your elbows kind of down by your side. I hope these tips help, guys, and thank you so much for watching.